The fireworks of Emmanuel Michael, who defeated him in the 2 straight sets of 6-1, 7-6 in the quarterfinals. Clash of toes putting a stop on that delayer's big ambition of at least reaching the semi-final stage. Also out of contention is the women's single top seed Mohammed, who was sent packing by Aina Good News, who beat her 2-1, 6-3, 3-6, 6-3 in the quarterfinals as well. With the both top seeds banned out of the competition, the coast is now clearer for any of the remaining serious contenders to claim the title and a smile home with a mount watering cash prize at stake. With the defending champions now playing as well, the race is now open for the new champions to imagine both categories. In other results, Abua Carlos beat Yosef Abubakar 2-1 in the 6-4, 4-6, 6-4. Why Prospero Kokwo stopped Mohamed Musa by 6-2, retired in the first set to advance to Friday's semi-final. Another semi-finalist is the Uche Okparoji, who dispatched Lucky Danjuma with a 2-1, 6-7, 6-0, 7-6. A win to pave way for Bright Emmanuel. All won by the margin of 2-1 the 6-2, 7-5 victory over Itorio Basse. Yes, the finals of the men's and women's events are coming up today, ahead of the Saturday's grand finale. Alright, Miriam Aruna, the daughter of the Nigeria table tennis star Quadri Aruna, is set to make her debut for the country at the ITTF Africa Youth Championships, which will be held from Sunday, July 27 to Sunday, August 3 at the Molade Okoya Thomas Hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos. The young Aruna, Miriam Aruna, is listed at the Nigeria under-15 girls team, which also has Fatima Ahmed, Chineye Okafo, and Aziza Sezo. They will battle against other girls from 10 other countries, including Egypt, Tunisia, Uganda, and South Africa. Ahead of the tournament, the 12-year-old Miriam Aruna, who is coached by her mother, Ghaniyat Aruna, made a WTT contender debut in Lagos on Wednesday. She showed a great potential, securing the solid win over Benin's Amanda Stars in the Group 15. However, an earlier loss to fellow Nigerian Abosede Odusoya meant she narrowly missed out on reaching the main draw. She will now turn her attention to the one-week youth championships, which starts on Sunday. Earlier this year, Miriam Aruna and her siblings claimed the podium spots at the João Monteiro table tennis tournament in Portugal. Miriam Aruna took second place in the under-15 category, while his brother Aruna Jr. also finished second in the under-11 category. Amira Aruna secured third place in the under-11 category, earning her first ever trophy in table tennis to the delight of their mother and coach. Away from table tennis, let's quickly talk about we move straight to football. Yes, Ikorodu City coach Nurudi Aweroro has been tipped to replace Benga Ogunbote as the handler of 3x ahead of the 2025-26 Nigeria Premier Football League season. Yes, Ogunbote and the Ibadan club parted ways on Wednesday after 2 seasons in charge, and the plans are underway to appoint a new coach today. Aweroro, who led Ikorodu City to a 4th place finish in the MPFL last season, and what was their first ever appearance in the Nigeria top flight, has been linked with the job. He also guided Oga Boys to the semi-finals of the President Federation Cup, and which they were ousted by the eventual finalist Abakaliki FC. Former 3SA coach Edith Agoye has been tipped for a return to the club following the exit of Ogunbote, with the ex-Sunshine Stars and Aqua United Gafade Giayeni, who also linked with the job. The Ibadan-based outfit endured an underwhelming campaign last time, and which they ended up in the 8th position, having managed 50 wins, 9 draws, and 14 defeats in 38 games. The club's poor performances, especially during the second stanza of the season, led to the departure of Benga Ogunbote and the entire coaching crew. A new coach is expected to be unveiled by the Oluyole Warriors at the club's secretariat in Ibadan today. All right, away from 3SC, now South Africa goalkeeper Andeli Dlamini is unfazed by criticism she got for their loss against Nigeria in the semi-finals of the 2024 WAFCON as they prepare to face Ghana at the top place match today. Yes, the 32-year-old has responded to critics who feel she was to blame following the Mazi's exit from the Benin competition. South Africa's dream of successfully defending their WAFCON crown was ended on Tuesday evening when they were beaten by Nigeria. Super Falcons of Nigeria by 2-1. The Super Falcons scored their goals through Rashidat Ajibade and Michel Alozi, while Bayana got their strike because of Linda Motalo. Yes, while the West African nation will be badly out for the trophy with Morocco in the final. Zanzi will be playing Ghana, hoping to win bronze. Meanwhile, the Confederation of African Football has appointed a Namibia referee, Sino Wanyan Yukwa, to be in charge of proceedings when they host the Morocco trade tackles with the Super Falcons of Nigeria in a blockbuster WAFCON 2024 final in Rabat tomorrow, Saturday. Wanyayukwa becomes the first match official from the Southern Africa country to take charge of a WAFCON final in history. She was elected by the Continental Football Governing Body following an exceptional performance during the ongoing competition. Yes, she reviewed her excitement upon learning the developments. Calf heads of referee Desire Noma Diaz Adoue also lauded Wanyakwa's appointments. Wanyakwa will be able to assist during the final by Alice Umotose from Rwanda, who will serve as assistant referee 1, while Tabara Moji from Senegal will act as assistant referee 2. On video assistant referee duties will be Salima Mukosanga from Rwanda, who is a prominent figure at the women's game. Nigeria, who got oh my God, they are better of the Toronto champions South Africa by 2-1 in the semi-final. The counter will be behind the revenge when they face Morocco on Saturday, July 26 at the Olympic Stadium in Rabat. Mukasanga, who became the first woman to officiate at the Africa Cup of Nations tournament in 2022, has officiated at several high-profile events, including the Olympic Games and the FIFA Women's World Cup. She will be assisted during the final in the VR boat by Leticia Viana of Eswatini as AVR1 and Diana Chikosensha of Zambia as VR2. The hosts are beating the West Africans in the semi-final stages of the previous edition, but a winner would see the Justin Madugu-led team claim a 10th continental crown. Good morning, Mayowa.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sport lovers. Good morning to every lover of Sports Extra on Adamimogo 107.7 FM. You're all welcome to today's edition of Sports Extra, and we have a lot in package for you that will make you sit at the edge of your chair. Sit back and anticipate what we're offering you today.
All right, so we're talking about the final, the tomorrow's final. That's between Nigeria, Super Falcons of Nigeria, and Atlas of Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our confidence, our hope, our faith in the Super Falcons over the past 2 weeks has paid off. The way we've stood by them, the way we've clamored for support, the way we've given them our all over the past 2 weeks has finally paid off. Now we're in the final. So now, what are we doing in the final? That's what matters. What are we doing in the final? What we want to do in the final is what we've always been doing, and that is what? To win, to bring it home, to snatch it from Morocco. Now, when you look at the men's team in Africa, you see Morocco is dominating, and Super Eagles is a bit behind them, but right now we have the Super Falcons, who is trying to give us that pride, who is trying to give us that image, and that's what makes a lot of sense, because having the Super Falcons give us that image, will bring us back and we re-establish us as what, as the Africa giants that we always claim to be. So ahead of the final, we're looking to we'll be looking forward to another tactical tweak from Madugu.
What happened to the one he has been using? The one that took him to the final.
Now, this is one thing that I've always said, that modern football does not require you use one tactic. You have to improvise. You have to look at the way the match is going, the direction in which the match is going, and then you make your own decision that, okay, yeah, this is where we need to straighten mid-match, in the middle of the match, not when the match is going towards the end. That's how you know a good manager. As a matter of fact, sometimes the way you plan for a match is solely dependent on the way your opponent plays. We've seen evidence of that against Zambia, in which our coach was like, okay, yeah, he's going to make changes to the squad that played 0-0 with Algeria. And yeah, he made the changes to the tactics and we won 5-0. The same thing with South Africa. Now, against South Africa, the match was 1-1 and it was heading to the to extra time. And I quote Rajat Ajibade. It was like the match, they were confused. That they were confused in terms of tactics, but what actually did happen was that the resilience. You know, I said
she said they were confused.
Yeah, they were confused.
Why?
Because the match was 1-1 and it was not playing out in favor of either of both teams. So she felt we have to improvise. Now there was no sort of improvisation that could come again until something actually paid off, and that thing was what? Resilience. I've always said it, that in the world of football or in the world of sports, where your pattern, where your style is working or is not working, what will make it work is your ability to stand by it. Your ability to stand by your decision, your ability to stay true to your pattern of play, that yeah, this is how I want to keep playing, this is how we want to do it. When you insist and you stay true to what you're doing, then it's going to work out. It's not about sports, it's also in aspect of life where you are determined and you're like, okay, this is the focus I have for myself. So in times when pattern and tactics and formation fail, one thing will always prevail, and that's resilience. Yeah, so if tactics won't work against Morocco, our resilience will play the bigger part in winning the match. But I'm confident in the Super Falcons. We are bringing it home.
All right, 0704 700 7701. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning. What's your name?
Good morning.
All right, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died at the age of 71, marking the end of a golden era in professional wrestling. Yes. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning. What's your name?
This is Faridagi.
All right, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's it. Concerning this, the final of Super Falcons. No, they know that we are giants. Then no matter how the situation, this Morocco is going to try, you're going to beat them by 3-1.
3-1. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Hogan was said to have suffered a cardiac arrest at his Florida home. Emergency services responded to the 911 call but were unable to save him. The news comes just weeks after his wife publicly dismissed rumors about his health. His death leaves a lasting impact on fans and the world of sports entertainment. Hogan Who is Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan began his wrestling journey at the American Wrestling Association but rose to superstardom. Yes, in the 1980s with WWE, then WWF, known for his charisma, signature mustache, and catchphrases like "What you gonna do, brother?" He became a global sensation. He later joined WCW, where he held from the iconic New World Order. Yes, NWO faction cemented his legacy as one of the most influential figures in wrestling history. The life beyond the ring, outside of wrestling. Hulk Hogan ventured into acting and reality television. He appeared in several movies and became the star of VH1's Hogan Knows the Best, a reality show that ran for 4 seasons and offered fans a look into his family life. His widespread fame made him a pop culture icon far beyond the wrestling world. At the time of his passing, Hulk Hogan is reported to have an estimated net worth of $25 million. His income came from decades of wrestling contracts, merchandise sales, endorsements, art gigs, and business ventures. In 2016, Hulk Hogan won $140 million lawsuit against Gawker.com over the unauthorized release of a private video after legal reductions and tasks. It reportedly received around $31 million. The financial setbacks are the voice of Hulk Hogan. Despite major earnings, Hulk Hogan also experienced financial challenges. His divorce from ex-wife Linda Hogan resulted in a massive settlement, losing 70% of the couple's liquid assets. That's $3 million in cash and 40% of ownership of his companies. Still, Hulk Hogan managed to rebuild parts of his empire through smart branding and business ventures. Hulk Hogan was known for his entrepreneurial spirit. In 2012, he opened Hogan's Beach Shop, which became a tourist attraction for wrestling fans. Later, he launched Hogan's Hangout and expanded his business footprint in Florida. He also endorsed several brands over the years, including Honey Nut Cheerios and so on. Hulk Hogan wasn't just a wrestler, he was a cultural phenomenon. His image, voice, and persona became ingrained in the fabric of pop culture. Though the controversies shot over the past of his career, his influence on wrestling and entertainment remains unmatched. His death closes the curtain on one of the most legendary careers in sports entertainment history. Hulk Hogan. Mayor.
So many of us grew up idolizing series of wrestlers. We went from Rey Mysterio. I think my favorite was Rey Mysterio.
My word, Undertaker.
Rey Mysterio he has a limited height. He has a trademark finish. He has the Zoro mask and all that. But then Hulk Hogan was a wrestler for the older generation, and there were people who really did speak about him well. And every time they speak about him, you have to understand. Now, every time there's the way Hulk Hogan has grown as a name, as a brand. That even when they're trying to describe someone who is trying to be violent, they go on like, oh, why are you like Hulk Hogan? That tells a lot about what Hulk Hogan represents as a wrestler and what he represents to the fans. So it was a good life. It was a good life, having a career that spanned across decades, having so many achievements, being a legend in WWE, WWF, TNT, and all that. No, he's a great legend in the wrestling world. I give it to him. And yeah, that's going out with an heart attack is not so good, but at the same time, he had a good life.
All right.
So I would like to throw you a question about Okogan.
Okay.
In the likes of Okogan era and this new era, which era do you prefer is more interesting? Because how this era now tells us that the wrestling is more of acting. Because I do watch wrestling a lot, like I do watch them a lot. So in this era, it's really shows us that they are really acting. So I would just like to ask you, in the era of Okogan and the likes of
This current era.
Which one do you prefer? That okay, fine, is more.
Well, I didn't watch Okogan. That's where it starts. But at the same time, when you look at the modern approach to sport these days, you realize that there's a sense of lackadaisical approach to the modern game in every sport. There's a sense of authenticity that comes along with the old sports, where it carries a sense of sophistication. It goes beyond wrestling across all sports. Now, the idea that wrestling is scripted is a divided opinion.
Before, a lot of controversy has surrounded wrestling, where people were saying wrestling is just an acting, it's been scripted. And of course, we watched some video clips where was it Randy Orton and between Randy Orton and is it Batista or some of them like that. So it was so clear. People were not wow. So not in the era of Okogan, you cannot watch wrestling then without shedding tears. Ah, wow.
The violence that came alongside it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but now people are, don't worry, it's just an entertainment. That's why they say World Wrestling Entertainment.
Of recent, I watched a video where was he around the 2 years? He was actually eating a guy on a table like this. The hand was not touching him actually. He was touching him. And I was like, is this real or just acting? Something like that. So
I will opt and I will give my vote on the era of Okogan and the likes, where there's so much seriousness.
Hello.
Into
Let's pay this call.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Alex coming from Ego.
All right, Alex.
So I want to talk about Falcons against tomorrow.
All right.
The only thing I want to say is that Falcons must be focused on that match, because all those guys of Morocco, they are playing unpredictable football. But I believe in Super Falcons because they have the confidence and they have the quality to win the match. We wish them all the best. Coming to Hogan, very big news to wrestling industry, because I could remember those days of Hogan Warrior and those. They are very much about them.
Please do try call us back because the network is so much bad this morning. All right, we're talking about Okogan, but now quickly let's dash out from Okogan. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's about the wrestling. It's for you calling back. I just wanted to ask one question about the wrestling. Is it live or just acting? Because some people, they used to say that it's acting.
What did you say?
Can
What
you
did you
repeat
say?
the question, sir?
I said this lesson, is it real life or just acting?
How do you, in your own opinion, you've watched wrestling so much well, right?
Because you see, I always argue that thing with the other people there, because I can remember one fight John Cena with this Batista. That John Cena stand on motto that for the Batista. If I could remember, Batista suffered that injury like 6 months before he returned to wrestling. Then we used to argue with some with we saying that it's live, and others they were saying that it's live. Then I just wanted to ask you that you people that you know more than us, that you can quickly ask. I even love this program today as you even bring this the listener fans.
So in your own, if I'm gonna ask you now, How do you see it? Is it real or acting? Your own opinion. Yes, your own opinion. We want to know your own opinion before we talk. We want to know your own opinion as well.
My own opinion is this, that I saw that other day you used to act like, but the thing is real.
Is real.
Yes, it's real.
All right, thank you very much. God bless you. Inter Milan have issued a final deadline to Atalanta as they intensified their pursuit of the Nigerian international Ademola Lookman. The Nerazzurri, who are desperate to reinforce the attack ahead of a new season, have grown impatient with the lack of progress in negotiations for the 27-year-old winger. While Inter have reportedly agreed personal terms with Lookman, a multi-year deal worth around 4 million net per season. Their 40 million euro bill still falls short of Atalanta's 50 million euro valuation. All right, sir, you're welcome. We're talking about yes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
In other aspects, if you have to look at it, do you know Romarin when they are fighting in times of their tribe, king tribe or stuff like that? Yes, I would say that one is actually good. Because in their actual family, there is this thing that they are fighting for. This is their kingship or something like that. There is this thing that they are fighting for. Their tribe, something like that. So this thing leads to like battle between them, of which they started fighting, series of fight and stuff like that. So I'll put that in real. That one is real. Then the other hand, the one of Radiot and the legs, the one I watched of recent, was I really. That one was definitely called acting, of course. It's full of acting.
Okay, so here's my perception of it. Okay, here's my perception of it. Now you're a footballer, an upcoming footballer, and every time you want to go for a trial, you put all your energy into it. Now this is how it works. Amateur wrestling, that is not on the global stage, that is not being projected, is actually real. Wrestling on a low scale level, it is real. When it comes to being amateurish, amateur wrestling, non-professionals, it is real. But looking at pro wrestling, professional wrestling, number one, the results are predetermined.
Yes.
The results are predetermined. Now, in a world where the results are predetermined, one thing you should know for certain is that it is scripted. Now, my final call on this issue, on this controversial issue, is that professional wrestling, it is scripted. But amateur wrestling, it's not scripted. Because why? You are trying to make your way to get to the professional stage. But the fact that I said professional wrestling is scripted is not should not take away the fact that the wrestlers, number one, they're athletes. Number two, there are injuries. That even when it is scripted, you still get injured. So that's my final call on it. Professional wrestling is scripted. Wrestling on the lower scale is not.
All right, my analyst, my guest on this sports show, Mayowa, he has given his own opinion about wrestling that is scripted, isn't it?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
thank you very much. Yeah. You too as well.
Yes.
All right, it's scripted.
It's not scripted.
It's not scripted.
Some are scripted, some are not.
So how?
Like I said, the case of Romarin fighting for their tribe, thing like that. This thing need to a battle between
when he fights for his tribe.
Yeah, not really his tribe, as in the kingship.
Okay.
There is this thing that we call Romarin and his siblings.
Okay.
So there is one of his siblings that stand up against him, and it was like he wants to be I would like the leader of the tribe.
Okay, is this in a professional setting?
He's in a professional setting.
Then
But
it is scripted.
It is not scripted.
Okay.
This thing is going on actually within even the backstage. That means after the stage.
Okay,
it's
let me
still going on.
let me give you a logic. Let me give you a logic about scripting in cinematography. Every time there's a camera every time there's a camera in front of something, there's an indication that number one, it is scripted. You don't go out, talk unplanned. Everything is pre-planned. For if you're going to have a fight, and you have a camera in your face backstage, and there's camera leaving the audience that came to watch, but the camera had to go to backstage, and you know that there's a bit of pre-planned arrangements.
Do you know this actor in Fast and Furious? This Hobbs or his name?
We know him. That bald man.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was once our family. When this fight happens, do you know that he did not know who to pick side, and it was when he wrestling.
Is that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock?
Yes, The Rock.
Okay.
Yes. When this fight happened, he doesn't know, like, you don't know the side to pick. So, but all his efforts is just to try to bring the family back.
Do you know why professional wrestlers go into movies? Why professional wrestlers go into movies, into acting? Now, we've seen the case of John Cena. He featured in the movie Head of State. He featured alongside Idris Elba. The movie was released last month. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he has featured in series of movies since he featured in the Scorpion King. Series of movies. What does that tell you? It tells you that they have a knowledge about acting.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kingsley.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. My name is Ades Dele.
All right, sir.
Wrestling is free, sir.
Wrestling is real.
It's free. Especially WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble. They will just say, do not try it at home. They will write it there. Do not try it at home. But Kessler and Ramirez, if you watch their fight, that was not a matter of reacting or nothing. It's free. Pure real.
No, they were actually saying some are real, some are scripted, isn't
it? Yes. I said that one. But that Ramirez one and but Kessler, John Cena, now real wrestling.
All right, thank you very much. God bless you.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
I can also put this also. Romarin and Johnson, they're fighting for the top this thing.
Okay.
Yes, that one is you.
Okay, so one thing about sports is that number one, we are sports fans.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, thank you. Is that Okwade Adediran Kayode? All right, good morning to you. My name is Kingsley Iniovosa. I'm calling you right from the studio of Adamimogo 107.7 FM Ido Ekiti. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, DJ Prime asked me to do a birthday shout out to you.
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Wish you long life and prosperity.
Amen. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Away from wrestling, that will be another topic for another day. All right, Etus Estopina, Insiminan security signing of Ecuador international defender Parvis Estopina from Brighton Javion at a 5-year deal on Thursday. The Lever joins the Milan side that missed out on European qualification last season after the World Series finished in the decade. Yes, AC Milan, the club brought back former manager Massimiliano Allegri for the second spell they made and signed former Real Madrid midfielder Luka Modric earlier this month. Yes, Estopina, a 27-year-old Machin, made 104 appearances for Brighton Javion after joining Premier League club from Villarreal in 2022. And away from that, still taking more transfer stories. Yes, Chelsea FC have experienced a blow in the pursuit from Ajax defender. For Ajax defender Jorge Hato, this summer transfer window. This comes after Ajax demanded a £52 million transfer fee from the Blue for Hato. Chelsea are keen to secure a deal for 19-year-old star before the 2025-26 Premier League season starts. Hato has already told Ayers of his desire to leave the club this summer and was left out of the squad that defeated the Celtic in the preseason friendly on Thursday. The Netherlands international has already agreed personal terms with Chelsea, but the Premier League West London club are yet to reach an agreement with the Ayers over a transfer fee for Hato. However, Ayers are targeting a transfer fee of between £47.7 million and £52 million for Hato. Chelsea's opening offer for Hato during their negotiations with Ayers this week was £34.7 million.
When it comes to transfers, you have to give it to Chelsea. They know how to pick out the players. They know how to pick out the players. You have to give it to them. And speaking of AC Milan signing Estupinian, that's a bold move, a brilliant move, because they just lost Theo Hernandez to Al Hilal in Saudi Pro League. So having a player like Estupinian and a coach like Massimiliano Allegri, a former coach in Juventus, when you look at the CV of Allegri at Juventus, what he has done there, you have to know that AC Milan will be cooking a lot this season. They will be cooking a lot. Now, they might have difficulty getting back after this season, or their start may be slow. But yeah, AC Milan is coming back. Yeah, they are coming back.
All right. Chelsea have offered their winger Raheem Sterling to Napoli this summer transfer window. So Sterling will leave Chelsea on a permanent transfer this summer after his loan spell at Arsenal last season. So the England international has been offered to Napoli in the last 2 days as the Serie A champions are sucking several options as a left winger and not only Stanley. Alright, meanwhile, in a related development, Chelsea have opened doors to loan move their player Mark Gold. But the Blues will not include a buy option in the deal. The Premier League West London club wants Goods to develop and play in England. So we're taking now let's quickly talk about this Manchi. That's always got Liverpool shirt. That's almost got Liverpool shirt. So the Chelsea and Manchester United have decided not to pursue a deal for Newcastle striker Alexander Isak. And Isak has been dropped by the Mappies for their preseason tour for the Far East after revealing he wants to leave. So, but it appears the 25-year-old might not have the pick of the bunch in the Premier League. So Chelsea are happy with their current squad, which has strikers Liam Delap and Nicholas Jackson. The versatile Joao Pedro also arrived from Brighton Albion this summer. So,
speaking of Alexander Isak, he acted a bit too late. Yes, he acted a bit too late. Why? Because when Liverpool was looking to get you, you did not hand in a transfer request.
Liverpool are still looking to get him.
Okay, Liverpool are still looking to get him. You have to question Liverpool's choice then, because having signed Hugo Ekitike for that astronomical amount, and you're trying to get Alexander Isak again, who is rated above 80 million, 70 million, you have to question Liverpool's decision. Because over the past 5 seasons, Liverpool has been notably understood as a club that do not spend. They do not spend. Their biggest spending has been on Van Dijk, this boy from Leipzig, this African player from Leipzig, and apparently when you look at what they've been doing this season, you have to wonder, was it Jurgen Klopp who was not asking for players, or was it Liverpool who is not giving him the players they want, or is it Liverpool who is trying to rebuild from the scratch again and get themselves competing and trying to better the seasons they have the last season?
Man, you are also keen on Isak and other big money options like Nicholas Jackson and Benjamin Sesko from Leipzig. So while Isak valued at £150 million, the Red Devils cannot compete with a potential bid from Liverpool and other Premier League rivals after spending more than £130 million on Brian Bomo and Matheus Cunha this summer.
Gone were the days when Manchester United will splash money on player. In the days of Harry Woodward, their former technical advisor. He has no restriction when it comes to throwing money around. But now there's a new captain on the ship. There's a new sheriff in town, and Manchester United as a club, they are a bit restricted in their bid to spend money, and that's commendable because you don't splash money on every player as you see. You have to be careful. Now, Isak, for a player who gets injured often, is a great player, but then his injury is a concern. So the transfer window is still very much open. Let's see where he's going to end his career. But there are reports that he's getting bids from Saudi Pro League. But apparently, he's still young. He wants to compete at the top stage, so he probably wants to play in Europe and continue his playing there.
All right, we just 3 minutes left now. Watch your prediction in tomorrow's encounter. Super Falcons of Nigeria against Morocco. What's your own prediction?
I'm rooting for Nigeria to win 2-1.
3 goes to 1.
Yes.
You? 0704 700 7701. Watch your prediction in tomorrow's final. Yes. Super Falcons of Nigeria against Morocco. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Kingsley.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you. For the first discussion about wrestling, either trick or no trick, those moves actually made our childhood
Fun.
Either trick or no trick, we enjoyed watching them, and it was all fun during that time. Though it has actually lost its glory, it's not really as it used to be before.
Yeah.
Now, going to tomorrow's game,
Yeah.
I'm all rooting out for our Falcons 3-1.
3 goes to 1. Wow. Well, everybody just breaking out the score line. 3 goes to 1. Oh my God. All right, 0704 700 7701. Or you call 0707 276 6278. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. This is Matthew from Ido.
Matthew, you're welcome.
Yeah, against Nigeria, against tomorrow match, Nigeria is going to win 2-1.
2 goes to 1. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, Pastor Aduashim Sansi said, good morning, well done. Michael Emmanuel Mola, thank you very much. The Minister of Sport, thank you. All right, God bless you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, my God. All right, this is how far we can go on today's edition of Sport Extra. We'll be back next week, Monday, for another edition. My name is Kingsley Iniovosa, the Minister of Sports. That's what they call me. Yes, you check it out. You're going to see that I'm the real Minister of Sports. No doubt about it. Hello.
My name is Adamimogo.
All right, we'll see you again next week on our next edition. My name is Mayowa Olashuyi.